Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review of the 23rd installment from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Spider-Man Far From Home. This movie sees our hero Spider-Man going on a trip to Europe with his friends where he just wants to be a normal kid. He wants to be Peter Parker, he wants to impress the girl that he likes, MJ, and he doesn't want to do any Spider-Man type of activity in Europe. Well, that quickly changes as Nick Fury invades his vacation and puts him on a mission to stop the elementals with Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. I was very much looking forward to this movie. Spider-Man is one of my favorite comic book characters, one of my favorite comic book superheroes, and so I was really looking forward to this movie. I was also really looking forward to Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, because Mysterio has always been one of my favorite comic book villains and one of my favorite comic book characters. And finding out that Jake Gyllenhaal was going to play Mysterio, I was very interested in seeing the way he was going to be able to portray this iconic character on the big screen. And I thought maybe it'd be a distraction because of how big and how noticeable he is. But I gotta say, he really brought it. I thought he was a fantastic villain in Mysterio. I gotta say, this is a solid movie. I really enjoyed this film. I thought the humor was there. I thought the stakes were there. I really liked what they did with bringing Spider-Man out of New York City and into Europe, putting him in a whole new different setting where he's not your neighborhood Spider-Man anymore. He's more global, and I like that he's more on the big stage. I also really enjoyed the romance between him and MJ, played by Zendaya. I thought they had great chemistry, and I really am looking forward to seeing the way that they keep that relationship going in the future between those two characters. I thought Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury was fantastic. I really liked what they did with the characters in this film. This movie has one of my favorite sequences I've seen in a comic book film, ever. I absolutely loved it. I don't want to give anything away because it hits spoiler territory, but oh my gosh, is it amazing. It's like actually seeing a comic book on the big screen. It was unbelievable. I could not believe my eyes, and it was just a lot of fun. Let me go with the negative, though. The only problem that I have with this movie is the first hour of this film drags. It is very slow. It felt like a 3-hour-long movie condensed into this 2-hour film because of how dragged out that first hour was. I get it. There's a lot of setup. Setup needs to be there. But you can do it in a quicker way that gets us to the point and kind of drives home what we want out of the plot. I felt like the movie wasn't really moving forward in that first hour. It was just kind of staying stagnant, kind of moving at a very slow pace. Overall, guys, this is a fantastic film. I don't really know what else to say about it. I thought the action was great. I thought, again, the stakes with the villain in this movie was phenomenal. And I also really loved the first post-credit scene. It is probably the greatest post-credit scene I've seen in a movie. And I'm not even kidding. It was amazing. It had something in this post-credit scene, I'm not going to give anything away, something in this post-credit scene, I was like, in the theater, this was me. What? I'm not even kidding. I just love the first post-credit scene. The second one was also really good, but that first post-credit scene is incredible, so stay through the credits. Please do yourself a favor and stay through the credits, because it will not disappoint you at all. I also really liked the relationship that was kind of established with May and Happy in this film. I thought that was really nice. I also really liked seeing the world post-Endgame. I like seeing where we are, what happened after losing Tony Stark. How did that affect Peter emotionally? And how did that affect him at being Spider-Man, being the person that he is supposed to be and trying to fulfill what Tony Stark wanted him to be. And I just really like the overall message. Another nitpicky thing, this is my last negative. I know I kind of jumble all over the place with my reviews, guys. I hate that they turn Spider-Man into Iron Man Jr., and they do that once again with this film. Overall, guys, go out and see this film immediately. Go out, buy your tickets, take your family. It's a great time at the theater. And that post-credit scene, it will blow your mind. Anyway, guys, what did you think of Spider-Man Far From Home? Remember, keep your comments non-spoilery. Do not spoil it for anyone. I will have a spoiler review up this week sometime. It will be a live discussion. Make sure you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, guys, I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.